In the freezing, fog-covered battlefields of eastern Ukraine, Russian forces once again attempted to break through Ukrainian defenses. What they hoped would be a surprise advance instead turned into another costly failure for the occupying army. According to official reports, units of Ukraine's National Guard, including the Azov Corps, the Lazar Group, and other formations, successfully repelled a coordinated Russian assault near the city of Dororelia in the Donetsk region. The attack was launched along multiple axes and involved heavy equipment: a tank, 9 armored personnel carriers, an armored recovery vehicle, quad bikes, and bridge-laying machinery. Under snowy and foggy conditions, Russian forces believed limited visibility would work in their favor. Instead, they drove straight into a deadly trap. Ukrainian drone operators detected the movement almost immediately. Kamikaze drones struck with precision, hitting vehicle after vehicle. Explosions tore through the fog as armored columns were destroyed one by one. By the end of the engagement, every piece of equipment involved in the assault had been eliminated, and most of the attacking infantry was neutralized. The few survivors fled the battlefield. This clash once again underscored a defining truth of modern warfare. Drones now dominate the battlefield, and armored assaults without air superiority come at a devastating cost. Further west, Ukrainian forces achieved another significant success. After more than 100 continuous days of fighting, soldiers of the 3rd Assault Battalion of the 225th Separate Assault Regiment announced the liberation of 5 villages in the Dnipropetrovsk region. What makes this operation especially rare is its endurance. For over 3 months, the same unit held frontline positions without rotation while continuously pushing forward. Ukrainian commanders described it as a unique case in modern warfare. At the same time, the situation for Russian forces in Kupansk has become so dire that even pro-Kremlin military bloggers can no longer hide the truth. Channels close to the Russian general staff describe the situation as worse than critical, reporting Ukrainian advances around Moskovenka, Sobolevka, and Radkovka. Despite repeated claims from Moscow that Kupansk was fully captured, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky released video footage from inside the city, directly exposing Kremlin lies. Russian correspondents were forced to admit that earlier reports were exaggerated or false. In Pokrovsk, Russian troops are now bogged down in brutal street-by-street fighting. Ukrainian commanders report that up to 150,000 Russian troops have been concentrated in the sector, yet progress remains minimal. Russian infantry are being sent in small assault groups, repeatedly attacking and being destroyed, a grim indication of Moscow's reliance on manpower over strategy. While fierce battles rage along the front lines, Ukraine's capital has once again come under attack. Early Saturday morning, Russia launched a massive combined assault on Kyiv using nearly 500 drones and 40 missiles, including Kinzhal hypersonic weapons. The attack came in multiple waves, targeting energy facilities and civilian infrastructure. At least 11 people were wounded, including 2 children. Fires erupted in high-rise residential buildings, dormitories, and care homes, leaving large parts of the city without electricity or heating. Explosions echoed across Kyiv for hours as air defense systems worked non-stop. Emergency crews rescued civilians trapped under rubble, while repair teams prepared to restore damaged infrastructure as soon as air raid alerts ended. The strike comes at a critical moment as President Volodymyr Zelensky prepares for high-level talks with U.S. President Donald Trump aimed at ending the nearly 4-year-long war. From the frozen battlefields of eastern Ukraine to the skies above Kyiv, one reality is becoming increasingly clear. Modern warfare is faster, deadlier, and dominated by drones, precision strikes, and relentless endurance. And as this war continues, its consequences are being felt far beyond the front lines.